Good morning. Welcome to Japan. Okay, so for today, we're going to continue with our discussion with the ballast water treatment system. So before we discuss about the basic, so here we have the Autodesk Navisworks Freedom. So this is a free software. Okay. So if we have this system, the SV support system, installation on site is very easy. So it will help us during installation. So what's the advantage using the SV support system? So first is we can see the 3D model and we can see the detail of the 3D model. So we can see all the views. So unlike the 2D drawings, are very difficult to understand. So we can see the 3D model, we can turn. So for example here, we have the filter. So we can see the pipes, other pipes that are near the filter. So we can see the inlet and the outlet. So the SV support system is very helpful. Okay. So we can understand where is the inlet and then the outlet and the flow. So if you have the SV support system. So before we already introduced the installation on the main pipeline. So next is we are going to introduce for today the installation using the chemical injection. So how do we make the chemical injection? So are we going to mix chemical or it is automatic? So by this system, so we will see here that we will be using here we call the EDO. Okay. So before we proceed with this 3D model, the detail, so let's go first with the basic from the 2D. So we have here the piping diagram. So the basic here is we have here the sea chest. So either from port side or starboard side. So we pump the seawater using the ballast pump, either number 2 or number 1 ballast pump, and then pump to ballast water tank, port or starboard side. So by introducing now the ballast water treatment system, so before we pump the seawater to ballast water tank, first we have to treat this going to the ballast water treatment system. So from the ballast pump, we have here from the ballast line, starboard or port side. So we pump the seawater to the filter. And then from the filter, we pump that going to ballast tank. But before going to ballast tank, we will inject the chemical, so the sodium hypochlorite. Okay. So how do you make the sodium hypochlorite? So first is from the filter. So we pump seawater from the filter using the seawater booster pump. And then we pump that going to our EDU, the electrolysis discharge unit. So this EDU system is going to separate the hydrogen gas and the sodium hypochlorite. So we are going to use the sodium hypochlorite as our injection for the seawater. So our EDU will separate the hydrogen gas and sodium hypochlorite. And using the UDU, this is the pump, we pump the sodium hypochlorite and mix that to seawater. So the treatment of our seawater will be using sodium hypochlorite and then goes to your ballast tank. Any questions so far? Okay. So now we go with the formation of the sodium hypochlorite. Okay. So from here, we just separate now only the pipes from booster pump going to EDU and then going to injection. Okay, so first is with the 3D. We go back with our 3D now. Okay. So this 3D is a little bit complicated. So all the pipelines is there. But the good thing with this software is we can separate also the other lines. So for example, if you want only to use from the booster pump and then going to heat exchanger and EDU. So if we need only those pipelines, we can separate also that using this software, the SV support system. So we will select this one from, for example, from the filter. Okay, and this is the filter seat, and then this pipe, this group of pipe. Now it turns into blue. Okay, I will select the pipes that we need to separate, and this for the booster pump. Now it turns into blue. Going to our booster pump here, we select also this group of pipe, also this pipe, this pump, the support, this pipe, the group of this pipe, and then we go up. So it's changing into blue. This group of pipe, and then this pipe, okay, and then it goes now to the heat exchanger. Okay, and then it goes now, this is now going to our EDU, and then we select also the EDU. Where is the EDU? Okay, EDU, and also the support for EDU. And then from EDU, we will have the chemical here, so we select also this pipe. Okay, this group of pipe, also the ODU, the pump. And then the support, ODU support. And then from ODU, we have this pipeline, the chemical. We select also those pipes, and then it goes down now to this is now the injection point, and we will select also this pipe. Okay, we already selected all those pipes that we need, so it turns now into blue. So what we are going to do from this software, the SV support system, we can separate. We have here the option hide unselected. So hide unselected, it means the other that are not selected will be hide. Okay, so the portion that we select, the blue one, will remain. So with that, we select that. So now what we have now is only this pipeline. So the SV support system is very easy, very simple. So from here, we will understand now that we can now make the sodium hypochlorite. So we have here the booster pump, and we have also here the AFU, or the filter unit. So after the filter outlet, we can pump now seawater going to your booster pump. And then from your booster pump, so the color is different, okay? Green color, so we can follow. Then going to your heat exchanger. And then from your heat exchanger, so we have here the green one, we have the inlet, and then the outlet going to your EDU. So from your EDU, we separate the hydrogen gas and sodium hypochlorite. So the outlet for the sodium hypochlorite is from here going to your ODU pump. And then from the audio pump, we have the sodium hypochlorite. We will pump that. This is the, and then we have here the injection point. So with this 3D model, it's very easy now. We understand also on how to do the installation. Okay. And what is good is we have also the link. So from the SV support system that we have now, we can link now the 2D drawings. Okay. For example, for the pump, so we have down here the drawing for the pumps. So it's very easy. So you don't need to bring the drawings, just bring only the 3D model and then everything is there. So we have the pump. And for example, we have also here the adjustable pipe. This is the red one. So you just BW01001, just select it. And then we have here the adjustable pipe. So we have the detailed drawing. So it is stock building. So BW01001. So do you have any question? So this is now a combination. We are using the 3D model and now we're going to go with our installation. So we go back now with our PowerPoint. From where we are is from here. So this is what I have discussed before. So just the basic, we have the equipment, the AFU, the booster pump, so either also from after peak tank, and we have the heat exchanger and the EDU. So we have here the flow. Okay, so we pump the seawater going to your booster pump, and then we pump that going to heat exchanger, and from heat exchanger it will go to your EDU. Yes, and then from EDU we separate the sodium hypochlorite and then pump that going to your injection point. So seawater and chemical sodium hypochlorite will be mixed for treatment. So now we understand now the flow of the system. Any questions so far? Any additional?
よりね、分かりやすくするためにもう一度パイピングダイアグラム PID の方に戻ってざっと確認リコンファームした方が。
Okay. So okay, let's go back with the piping diagram.
ここほら瞬間しか説明してないじゃない。もう30秒ぐらいで。はい。
これのパイピングダイアグラムいいですかね。はい。
So 今言ってるのはここですよ、ここですよというような説明の方が分かる。
わかりました。Okay. So again, we go back with piping diagram and I will explain. Okay. So same from the ballast pump. We use the seawater that is going to the filter and then going to ballast tank. So some seawater will be used for us to make the sodium hypochlorite. Okay. So after the filter, we have our branch. So we pump the seawater using the seawater booster pump, and then we pump that to our EDU. So in our EDU, this system is going to separate the hydrogen gas and the sodium hypochlorite. So we throw away the hydrogen gas mixed with the air, and then the sodium hypochlorite will be pumped to our main pipeline, to our injection point, mixed with seawater, and then goes to ballast tank. So our seawater here from filter will go to ballast tank and injected with sodium hypochlorite. So it will be treated going to ballast tank.
それ今分かったんだけども、ヒートエクセンジャーとの関連をね、ちょっと説明してなかったんで、
Okay. なんていうかな、
今の 3D の方での説明ではヒートエクスチェンジャーは必ず通るような絵になった、だったけど、この説明ではヒートエクスチェンジャーは通らない説明になってる。
Okay, so Mr. Nakashima-san would like to explain also the function of the heat exchanger. Okay, so here we also make it same with the 3D. So from filter we pump seawater, and if the seawater is at low temperature, so we are going to use the heat exchanger. So we have here a bulb, a bypass bulb. So we have to close this and open the bulb going to our heat exchanger in order to maintain the temperature at least more than 5 degrees centigrade. Okay, so if the seawater is at low temperature, we have to use the heat exchanger. So we have to pass first to the heat exchanger and then goes to our EDU. And then from EDU, we have the hydrogen gas and sodium hypochlorite.
これマニュアルにで切り替えるんだったっけ、それともオート？
So this one are all manual bulbs.
マニュアル。
Yes.
じゃあ海水温度を常に。
So if some alarm coming to the system, so we can open this manually, the bulbs.
そうだ。洗うわけだね。
So if the temperature is low, there will be alarm. Okay. Any other additional comment? Okay. Now is everything clear now. So using the chemical, so we have the sea water booster pump, heat exchanger, EDU, ODU, and then injection. So that is our main topic for today. Hi.
How about the TR monitoring system and the neutralization system? Can you
Okay.
explain?
We have also other system. We have the TRO and the sampling point also. But for today, the installation guideline that we make is how to install first this system. Okay. So the TRO sampling point will be on another video. Just to make clear only one topic at a time. Okay. So no confusion if possible. Okay.
How about the neutralization system?
So the neutralization system also will be on a different topic. Okay, the installation will be more easier.
When they use neutralization system?
Okay, neutralization system. This system is we are using this when we supply the sodium hypochlorite during ballasting. Okay, ballasting. Okay, when we do ballasting, we are putting water to ballast tank. We use this system, we use the EDO system. But during deballasting, that is the opposite now from ballast tank, and then we will throw that to overboard. Okay, so from ballast tank, and then we pump it going to overboard. So that's the time we're going to apply now, inject now the neutralization here. So we have the chemical injection. So from your ballast tank, it is already treated, but after how many days, so some microorganism might develop. So we need the neutralizer, the chemical agent. So that's the time we will use during deballasting. So before we throw this seawater to overboard, so better to have the neutralizer. Okay, so
How about the during ballasting?
So during ballasting is we have only filtering and chemical injection.
Yeah. Not the neutralization system.
No neutralization.
Okay. Right.
And then we have also the sampling here just to check the TR. Okay.
Yeah.
Question? So we will have more detail on TRO on another video. So for today, we just focus on the chemical injection. Okay. So this is only our topic for today. And now we will go now for the installation. So installation, this is only our installation guideline. But if you have the 3D support system, the 3D model, it will help more if you have the 3D model. This is only a guideline. Okay. So first we have here the guideline from 1 to 6. So one by one we will explain that. So first we have to install first the filter. So we already installed the main pipeline. Now we go for the installation. So first is we have to install now the EDU seat and EDU. So that's one. And then next is we have to temporarily set up the heat exchanger seat and heat exchanger, and the booster pump seat and the booster pump. So only tack welding temporarily, so that we can still adjust the piping. Okay, so after adjusting the pipes, maybe we can now weld the heat exchanger seat and the booster pump seat, but now temporarily. And then third is now, after we install the heat exchanger seat and heat exchanger temporarily, we will install now the pipe near the heat exchanger. So this now number 3. Okay. And then next, we will install also the pipes near the booster pump, going from your EFE also. So, and then lastly, we will install the adjustable pipes. We have here the red one, so we have the adjustable pipe. So after installation of the fixed pipe, always use the adjustable pipe last. So if possible, don't put pressure on the pipes. So next, so after we install all the pipes and adjust and the alignment of the pipes, so that's the time that we are going now to weld the heat exchanger and also the booster pump in order to minimize problems on the pipes. So far from here, do you have any question? So now we go with the we have here, we have the 2D drawing, so we go back with 3D. So before we already discussed that with this Navis Work Freedom, so we can link, they are already linked, okay? We can just turn off the link or open the links. So this is very simple and very easy to use. So you just pick the EDU details and then you have the 2D drawings. Okay. So next is the same if you go also with the heat exchanger. Okay. So we have the 2D drawings. And what is very important here is especially for the pipes. This pipe seems similar, okay? But if we look for the detailed drawing, so the distance is 264 and 340. Okay? So if we install it in an opposite side, so the other pipes will have a problem. Okay? So almost they are different dimension, 340 and 280. So only a difference of 60 mm. So maybe the worker doesn't know which position. Okay, for this, for example, so we are going to look with the 3D. It's almost same. Okay, so if we install it in opposite side, so we will have the problem. So with this 3D model and the 2D, you can already check which direction you will use it. Okay. Other details also, for example, So from here, let's just check only some details, especially for the adjusting pipe. Okay, so this one also adjusting pipe, and it looks similar. Okay, so we have 607 and 546. So only a difference of almost 60 mm. So on site, the worker doesn't know which is the longer side and the smaller side. So with this orientation now, we can say that the longer side should be from the top. Okay. If it's installed in a separate way, this is shorter. So what happened is we already moved the piping on the next connection. So that's already a big problem. So with this SV support system, we can check also the details, the 2D detailed drawings. So this is the advantage of using the support system. Okay, so these are what we have, the 2D details. So during installation, so first we install now the EDU seat in EDU, and then next we install the heat exchanger and seat temporary on the tack welding, and then we install now the pipes near the heat exchanger. So we have here the piping number BW01209, 07, 08, and the bulbs. And we have also the adjustable pipe, that is BW01206. So we can install the bulbs here as per drawing. And also here, we will connect also with from EDU going to our heat exchanger. So we have to install first the fixed pipe BW0120203. Okay, and then after installing the fixed pipe, we can install now the adjustable pipe in order for alignment. And then next, installation number 4, we will install the pipes near the booster pump going to our injection point. So we have also the bulb 1104, 01. We have also here the 03. And from the pipe, so we have here from the side 02, 03, 04, 1204, and then we go up 1205, 06, 07, and then 1203 and 02. And then from your injection point 010, so this is the 010 group, 010, 02, 10, 03, 10, 04, 10, 05, 06, and 10, 07. Okay. So after installing the main pipes or the fixed pipe, we can install now the adjustable pipes, the red ones. So we use the adjustable pipe for alignment. And then after that, we can, after installation and adjustment, we can now fix the booster pump seat and the heat exchanger seat. Okay, so that's our installation for the booster pump line. So far, do you have any question? Okay, we proceed. Now, we already installed from booster pump. We will install now from EDU going to the injection point. So, we have here 1 to 5 installation also. So first, that is going to your ballast tank. So first is, we have to temporarily set up the ODU seat and the ODU. Okay, temporarily set up tack welding. And then second, we will install now this pipe. So from ODU going from EDU going to ODU, we have to install the pipe and the adjustable pipe. Okay, so after we install this, we can fix now the ODU. And then we can install the pipes near the ODU. going down, and then going to your injection point. And then we can install the adjustable pipe for alignment. So this now the detail. We install the ODU seat temporarily and the ODU. And then we install the pipe from EDU going to your ODU, including the adjustable pipe. After alignment, we can fix now the weld now the ODU seat. And then we install going down the pipes from BW10201, 2, 3, 4, down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15, the adjustable pipe. And then we have here now the chemical injection. So just a review. So we have here from APU, we have pump the seawater from your booster pump going to your EDU. And then we use heat exchanger when the seawater temperature is low. And from EDU, we separate the hydrogen gas and the sodium hypochlorite. And then we pump that going to your main pipeline, inject the sodium hypochlorite. So those are the installation guidelines. And once more, if we have this SV support system, you will understand more. Okay, so you can come closer and you will see the pipes, orientation of the pipes, and we have also the bulb. So you have also the link. So the pipe number. So if you're undecided, you can check with the 3D model with the SV support system. And then we go up, go to your booster pump. And then from booster pump, we go up, we have here the adjustable pipe. We have the link of this adjustable pipe. Here's the other one on the top. And then we have here the adjustable pipe. So we install the longer side 607 on the top. Then we go up. So we have here the light green going to heat exchanger if the seawater is low temperature, and then we go to your ODU, to your EDU. And then from EDU, we separate the hydrogen gas and sodium hypochlorite, and then pump that. We have here the cyan color. Okay, then go down, goes to your injection point. So using the installation guideline and using the 3G model, so installation by the shipyard worker is very easy and understandable. Okay, do you have any question? Okay, if you have any comments or question, you can write and send it to us, and then we will send you our response. That's all, and thank you.